This is a short overview of the key points in Chapter 4. Focus on your audience's attention. The student learning outcomes of this lesson are: you will be able to identify what are pre-attentive attributes and how to apply them to focus your audience's attention. The 3 pre-attentive attributes covered in this chapter are size, color, and position. Keep in mind that you have a maximum of 3 to 8 seconds to focus your audience's attention and to hold that attention. Otherwise, the audience will move on. That is why we use size, color, and position to grab them in the first 3 to 8 seconds. The purpose, as I said, is to grab your audience attention, and also with these pre-attentive attributes, you can create a visual hierarchy of your elements and walk your audience visually through this hierarchy of most important to least important, or vice versa. Let's start with size. Keep in mind that relative size denotes relative importance. If the importance is the same, the size of your elements should be the same. But if there is one really important thing, leverage size to indicate that. This is an example of a visual of circles and one large circle, which is what you want to draw your audience attention to. The next pre-attentive attribute is color. We should use color with intention. It should be used sparingly, consistently. It should be used with the colorblind in mind. Please be thoughtful of the tone your colors convey, and consider whether to leverage brand colors if they exist. Resist the urge to use color for the sake of being colorful. Use color with intention. Let's look at an example. Using color sparingly. Here we have a table that uses various colors. The rainbow colors are used as categorical differentiators. But here in the next visual, we are using one color with saturation of that color to indicate ranks of high to low. You must use your color consistently. Notice in the second chart or the second table, we do have saturations of a single color. The single color is blue. The background color is gray or black. If that is the color scheme for this chart, then all other charts in the presentation should use the same color scheme. We also want to design with a color blind in mind. Keep in mind those colors are shades of green and red. The next consideration, be thoughtful of the tone your color selection conveys. Consider the tone you want to set with your data visualization to help reinforce the emotion you want to arouse from your audience. Finally, consider whether to leverage brand colors if they exist. If you do use brand colors, choose 1 or 2 colors for your focus colors and leave the background in gray or black. The last pre-attentive attribute, position. Keep in mind that we read from the upper left to the upper right, and then zigzag downwards to the lower left, and then again to the right. With this in mind, if there are no visual clues, place the most important information in the upper left-hand corner. In this short overview of Chapter 4, We looked at the definition of pre-attentive attributes and how to apply them to our visuals.